Hey guys, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Bloodborne. Last time we supposedly, as far as I'm aware, I say supposedly because we don't 100% know, that I completed the nightmare, which means we now only have Yargle Village as like the main objective right now for us to do. All side content is mostly complete. Now, again, I say mostly because there's a couple things I need to do. So, this sword, I've loved using this sword, I really have. It's been a great time. I really do enjoy the moveset of the sword. The charge R2, as we know, is really great. The quick swing there, the light attack, is very good. The L2, though I don't use it nearly enough as I should, is very useful, versatile, good damage. We also have the quick version, obviously, you know, quick slash is, we've got the frost here that's faster than the other version, very good. The jump attack's quite nice, you know, whatever, especially with the two-hand as well. It's a great weapon, and I do actually have a lot of people telling me in the comments, or at least a few people saying, well, they kind of like discredit everything that I do. You know, when I one-shot the bosses, or I do something that's good, everything I do gets discredited because I'm using this weapon. I don't really understand it. I guess it's a good weapon. Maybe people consider it as the best weapon, but I honestly do grow tired of people sort of discrediting any of my achievements because I'm using this weapon. So today we're going to do a little bit of exploring into other weapons for strength builds, and maybe I'll even swap to something else. Before we can make new progress today, what we need to do is sort of visit a few NPCs and locations that I've seen in the past and see if we can learn anything new from the interactions we've had. So we have this Spider Patches, as we're going to call him, over here. This horrible, horrible spider beast that pushed us into a cave and laughed at us. In fact, he was present when we were grabbed by the Great One. And I don't want to say its name because I'm probably going to mispronounce it like I did in the episode, so I'm just going to say it now. Amygdala, you know what I'm trying to say. All right, I'm sorry. Basically, he said, "Don't be too hard on him." Amygdala, whatever. No, I'm not saying that right. Yeah, he knew that giant beast, that giant monster, was going to grab us, take us to the nightmare, and at some point, maybe even face us. That's right. It is actually a theory that the one that grabbed us, the giant great one that grabbed us, was the very same that fought us in the nightmare. And we're going to go check that today. We're going to go back to that sort of like cathedral-y temple church area, go inside and see if we can still see the same great one that grabbed us. Because if it's not there, that surely means we killed that very one. Either way, have you anything new to say to me after you shoved me down a hole and tried to kill me, you bastard?
Are your feet as fat as your wits? Oh, cease this dithering. Take the plunge. Throw yourself to the wolves.
Alright, well, first NPC spoke to and visited. Quite disappointed with that result. I was expecting new dialogue. He has nothing new to say. He just shoves you off. Is that really his whole story? Surely not. So, we return back to the area where we defeated Logarius and unveiled this chamber in which the king and the queen would reside. The Vileblood Queen is the only one that remains, and I need to kneel before her before she will speak to me and provide me with new lore or information. And I tried to do a bunch of emotes or gestures, whatever you want to call them. Gestures is probably the right way to say it. In front of her, because you can actually gesture in front of the the Muppet. You know, the Muppet. Oh my god, I said it again. The puppet, the doll. There we go, we did it, boys. We said the right sentence. Jesus Christ. You can gesture in front of the doll, and she will, you know, react. And I thought I needed to do some sort of kneel gesture before she would interact with me. Unfortunately for me, that was not the case. You see this symbol here. Thank you for the several thousand comments on every video I've done since that episode. I saw it, guys. I need to step on this, and it will provide me with a way to kneel.
Visitor.
Damn, that was fancy.
Scented hunter. I am Annalise, Queen of Castle Cainhurst. Ruler of the Vilebloods and sworn enemy of the Church. Yet our people are murdered, and we are prisoner to this wretched mask. What is it thou art in search of?
So, I can swear myself to the Vilebloods. Now, let's think about this. The Vilebloods, they were seeking like an old blood, right, or whatever, and they were using it, and it became considered the vile blood, a thing that was frowned upon. The executioners, Logarius's executioners, they were sent to Cainhurst to defeat the Vilebloods and prevent this monstrous plague, known as the Vilebloods, spreading to the whole of the land. And they slaughtered servant, maid, royalty alike, right? The only remaining royalty we know of to do with Cainhurst and the Vilebloods is the Queen herself right here, and potentially the Woman of the Night located in Uden Chapel, who didn't look too well when we last saw her. And we say that she might be relative to this because she's wearing the exact same dress that is given to royalty, or female royalty, I suppose is the specific way to say it, of Cainhurst. So she seems linked to this. And we also have this queen here, obviously. Why is it that she was allowed to survive? Why did Logarius let her live? That's my question. I don't want to swear myself to the Vilebloods, because I know Alfred, he wants to destroy them as well, right? So, if I'm forced to swear loyalty to you before you'll speak to me, I'm not sure it's worth my time. And she said something about her being forced to wear this mask, accursed. You know, she isn't happy about wearing that helmet, and I wonder what's behind that. Okay. So, now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go find Alfred before I even think about accepting her as like a leader or some shit, whatever that was. I'm going to go back to Alfred and tell him I faced Logarius, and I fulfilled the thing that he was hoping to do himself, you know? He wanted to bring justice and an end to the great Logarius. You know, he knew that he became a martyr, he knew that he became that thing that we found, and he wanted to stop that from being the case. And we sort of just did it for him, and I don't really know whether he's going to be happy about that. There he is, the man himself, Alfred. You know, I'm really hoping that you have a lot to say to me, because I have a lot of questions. I have this summons. Let me just quickly check it. I have this unopened summons with a blue seal. Like the first of its kind, it is an invitation to Cainhurst, but for whom it is not known, as it lacks an address. And you want to go there?
Oh, good to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest.
So we have the Healing Church, we have Bergenworth, the corrupted Vilebloods. And now I can give you the unopened summons.
Aha! Is that the sigil of Cainhurst? I've heard tell of Cainhurst nobles and their amusingly pompous invitations. Wonderful. I thank you profusely. I will depart immediately, but first, a token of my gratitude.
A Wheel Hunter badge. Now, Gubiak did tell me to make sure to do this at some point, and to try out the weapon that this provides. It can't actually be a wheel, right? Oh, the church bell for the males. Alright, cool.
Ah, I feel my master's hand at work. Praise the good blood, and let us cleanse these tarnished streets.
Boy, you really hate Vilebloods.
It has been an honor, but I must say goodbye. Let us cleanse these tarnished streets, and may the good blood guide your way.
So I suppose now Alfred's going to go to Cainhurst using those summons. Actually, now maybe he's going to go fight, I don't know, fight the Queen. Maybe he's going to go interact with the Queen in some way. I'm excited about this. So what I want to go ahead and do is I want to go to Uden Chapel, go check out what's going on over there. It's been a while. Then go back to the Hunter's Dream, check out this Wheel Hunter badge thing, and then go back to Cainhurst. So I was just on my way back to Uden Chapel, and I came across this. Look at that. Why is there messengers crowding around this lever? Isn't it just going to lower and it's not currently operable? Wouldn't it just lower and open that gate? They're like very interested by it. I'm worried they're going to close it behind me. Why would they do that? Why are they there? Is that just a new patch to sort of like... maybe all devices now look like that or something along those lines? You know, now they all sort of have that indication. You're right, mate. You're still there anyway. Creeping around in Uden Chapel. You know, you don't make it feel safe. This whole area feels horrible to walk through because you're there. Do you know that? It's just like, I feel so horrible running through that area now because of that jerk. So the blood is gone now. Actually, no, it's not. It's there. Just missed it. We have the church woman that we saved. Looks like she's still there. Good. I'm horrified to see. Okay, it doesn't look like anyone's dead. Good. How are you doing? It's been a while. Still crazy. Okay, good to know. And you? How are you feeling? You didn't look too well last time. Quick comparison. Quick comparison. Got to do this for the theory. For the theory. Exactly the same noble dress. She must be relevant to them. Or she somehow got her hands on one of their dresses, I guess. But I really like the idea that she's linked to the nobles of Cainhurst.
There's something wrong with me.
Okay, so she's still just not feeling good. And that's all we got. How are you doing, little buddy? Nicest character in this game.
Was it a beast?
And you're still horrified by the fact that the old woman was murdered. And you didn't even see who did it. Alright, so no progress here. Disappointment in two areas, the Nightmare and Uden Chapel. Damn. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've been there as well. I honestly was expecting, I don't know, some progress with those characters, the lore, the story, whatever's happening there. Unfortunately, not the case. Alright, so we do now have this Wheel Hunter's badge. So let's have a quick look at the lore. There should be a new NPC, a new messenger here. I think it's this, yeah, it might be this guy. The one leaning forward and trying to give me a hug and clapping and stuff. He might be the new one. I love that it's sort of filling up. I love the whole theme behind it. It's wonderful. Alright, so the Wheel Hunter badge. Marta Ligarius led a band of executioners, and this badge was crafted at their dedicated workshop. The wheel symbolizes righteous destiny. Their workshop was a secretive enclave of mystical. God, I'm not doing well today. Mystical beliefs of heavy fanaticism. Really? It was a secretive enclave of mystical fanatics. They're obsessed with something right there, which served as the backbone of the executioner's unique brand of justice. So they have their own idea or ideal of justice, and they dish it out with vigor, with fanaticism. Like, they're obsessed. You know, they take it a little bit too far. Too far with what exactly? Well, we know that they wanted to destroy Cainhurst. That was what they set out to do, and they did it. They did it well. Place is haunted as hell now. Ligarius' wheel. So he used a wheel as his weapon. Are you fucking kidding me? Weapon wielded by Marta Ligarius. and his band of executioners, so they use this. Used to slaughter the Vilebloods in Cainhurst, bathed in pools of their blood and forever steeped in their ire. Transformed to release the power of the wheel and manifest their lingering rage in a show of utter brilliance. The requirement for that is 13,000 blood echoes. I believe I have that. So I don't know if this is going to be the weapon of choice. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, what a waste of blood echoes. It requires 10 arcane to wield. I was wondering, based on that description, transform to release power of wield and manifest a lingering rage, that sounded like an arcane related thing. Apparently it is relevant to arcane, with a C scaling in strength and a D in arcane. This is a weapon that has some arcane damage, and its transformation probably has something to do with that. That's too bad. I'm not able to look at it just yet. I guess I planned to sort of have a bit of arcane, but I still don't have it now, so that's a shame. Welcome back to Cainhurst. We are on the roof where we fought Ligarius, and this revealed the chamber. I wanted to enter it this way because, you know, it feels more epic to walk up these stairs and reveal what's going on in the room, which I believe should be maybe a confrontation or the result of Alfred.
Master, look, I've done it. I've done it. I've smashed and pounded and grounded this rotten siren into fleshy pink pulp. There, you filthy monstrosity. What good's your immortality now? Try stirring up trouble in this sorry state. All mangled and twisted, with every inside on the outside for all the world to see.
That's Alfred, right? And that's his wheel. So that's what it looks like. We did get a nice look at the weapon. At very least, we did see it in this episode, so I'm happy about that. There's tons of blood all over the chair. He beat her to death with the wheel, I guess. Obviously, I kind of expected this as a result, that Alfred would attack her. Shit. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, God. Alfred, buddy, are you okay? You did it. I see you wearing your battle helmet. I am trying to target him. If you can hear me trying to target him, just in case he's an enemy. Alfred? Hello? Oh, you've got the Ludwig rifle there. Holy shit. Oh my god, is she alive? Oh my god. Oh my god, she's alive. He was saying something about her being immortal, which answers the question, why did Ligarius leave her alive? He couldn't kill her. Whatever this Vileblood thing is, it's left her immortal. He bashed her to death, but he couldn't kill her. There's something moving on that chair, and you can actually see the mask has fallen off. We're going to see what's behind the mask. Alfred, what have you done? You're drenched in blood, my friend. And his helmet looks like the Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. Good lord, man.
You, is it? Look at this. Thanks to you, I've done it. Well, isn't it wonderful? Now Master can be canonized as a true martyr.
He was a martyr. He did his job.
Done it. I have.
This wasn't necessary. We've just unlocked the gesture roar. Let's have a quick glance at that, shall we? We'll just get rid of the curtsy. We don't use that much. And just use a quick roar. okay?
I've done it. I have.
Good job, man. Well done. I'm proud of you.
I've...
It wasn't necessary. Oh my god. She is immortal, right? It's moving. What is that? What am I looking at right now? Whatever that is, it's alive. It cannot die. The mask is on the ground. Can we see anything inside of it? No, it's just like a helmet. Hello? Oh my god, I can inspect it. I'm trying to grasp what I'm staring at, and I just can't. Obviously, this is flesh. There's something inside of it. Queenly flesh. It writhes eerily. Because it's not dead. Because it's immortal. But that's not much of a life, is it? Okay, let's read that. It's under the key tab. Queenly flesh. What remains of Annalise, Blood Queen of Cainhurst. This pinkish lump of flesh remains warm as if cursed. All hail the undying Queen of Blood. So she is immortal and she cannot be killed. But is this really life? God, what have I fucking done? This is my fault.
I've done it.
There's a big part of me that wants to put Alfred down. Yeah, we were reading about how they're fanatical. They're fanatical with their belief. That wasn't justice, what I just looked at. That was just a monster and his rage. So, Ludwig's Holy Blade is a weapon that I've enjoyed using. But again, like I said, people just don't seem to enjoy me using it, unfortunately. I guess it's because it's a very popular item. You know, people use it a lot in the playthroughs. I am sorry that I happened to just pick one that I thought looked cool. I guess mainstream people, whatever, they liked it, so they picked it. So, a good alternative is the Hunter's Axe. And then the other one, of course, is the Kirk Hammer. So let's just compare them. You have the sword, just like the actual blade we had before. And then we have the sort of gravestone horizontal smashes. Pretty cool. We have the power attack. Pretty awesome, actually. And then we charge it. You know, it's not quite as much range, I don't think, but, you know, whatever. Then we have the nice AoE sort of slash. I do like that. I do like that. Then we have the Hunter's Axe, which is something I've not used before. Any point in the playthrough. Very excited by the premise of maybe using this. Look at that. Okay, sort of downward smashes. Okay. The transform sort of just transforms the length of it. I really like that. I really do. That's really cool. So we do have the longest length swings. The power attack on this is amazing. Really fucking good. Really good. What's the transformation like? It's alright. Although I'd say the transformation is better this way. To sort of increase the range, and then you sort of do a finisher like that. That's really useful. Versus the longer range and then quick. I just don't feel like it's that much advantage. Maybe it's good. You know, I've not properly tried it. But I'm thinking about using either one of these in the upcoming episodes. Pretty much for the rest of the playthrough. So I'm going to leave it for one episode. And I'm just going to like mull it over and see what I think about that. For the rest of this episode, I will be using the Holy Blade, because, you know, I'm not sure yet. But, yeah, I think I'm going to swap to a new weapon, which will be a nice change of pace for you guys. Okay, so next up on the list of stuff we need to do is go check and confirm or deny that theory of the one that we killed in the nightmare, the Great One. Is that the same one that grabbed us? Or is it a new one? That's the question. That's what we're trying to learn. Oh boy, didn't think that would hit me. I was thinking that was the grab one. Whatever, it got me. Yeah, so we're going to go down to that churchy bit and sort of enter that area and find out for ourselves, is that the case or isn't it? I'm very excited to find out. What it confirms, I guess, is that we have in fact defeated one that did exist. Whoops. Careful. Oh, nice. That was cool. He like flew forward. Yeah, we're going to confirm whether we've actually killed one and sent it to its death, I guess. Notice how these enemies that were once here are now not. You know, the ones that caused that frenzy on us with their weird like staff things. Yeah, they're not here. Weird. Anyway, yeah, so it's going to show me, it's going to confirm that I've killed one and I've taken one out of our world and I can defeat them. Or I went to a nightmare and just imagined that happened, maybe. I don't know. You know what I've noticed while I've been sort of traveling through this area? You know, these enemies, they're missing. They're not there anymore. Like, they're gone. There was a snatcher up here. And there was a snatcher near Ouden Chapel. And they're not there anymore. What does that mean? Do you think something's happening in Yargle Village? That they don't want to be out there anymore? They're more concerned with what's going on inside of the village than bringing new people to the village. Which would make me think they don't need people to sacrifice anymore. They've achieved their goal. Well, alright. I flew too far then, did I? Yeah, they might have achieved their goal. Meaning they've got enough people to sacrifice to sort of pull off this ritual that they want to do. And, you know, that may have already happened. We sort of brought on the Red Moon, but I don't know. I think something's going on in Yargle Village that we need to go check on. Like, we need to go see. Oh. So, there you have it for those who are asking. Go back here. See if you killed the very one that grabbed you. Confirmed. I did not kill that one. It would seem. And I'm looking to see if I can see spider patches here, like, you know, hanging on the wall somewhere, because we heard him talk when we were grabbed. And I don't see him. I just don't, unfortunately. So, yeah, really not sure on who it was, what it was that I killed when I was in the nightmare. He still tries to grab you. Have a quick look up on the wall on the side that we entered from, see if we can see any spider patches. And I can't. Which means all we have left now, all of the side stuff is mostly checked up on, I believe. Next time we need to just progress and push through this horrible area. And we've sort of like dabbled in this area twice, but we've never completed this area because there's just been so much other stuff that I wanted to go do, like Cainhurst Castle, like go to the Nightmare. It's nice to be back and push through this creepy area filled with great ones. And I'm really looking forward to it. I'm sorry today's episode wasn't really focused on playing, killing things and whatnot. It's more focused on lore and these other things that we wanted to go check up on. But, you know, I think it's important that we do that at times. And it's sort of like, it really gives that completionist feeling to the playthrough, I feel. And I'm glad that we did go do that side content. But I'm very happy to be back and making progress. And that will be happening tomorrow in the next episode that will be uploaded tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I've been Hollow. You've been you. I cannot believe what happened at Cainhurst. But hey, we got the sweet emote. Right? What do you think about all that happened there, guys? And do let me know your theories. Either way, guys, thank you very much for watching. I've been Hollow, you've been you, and I will see you for the next Bloodborne episode tomorrow.